I already know that this is going to be one of those videos that I have no idea what to title, and I'm going to be sitting there for an extremely long time wondering what to name it. So I can't wait for future me to deal with that. But anyway, today I want to talk about something that's been on my mind for the past couple of days, and that is, what is a successful YouTube video? What does a creator have to do to release something, and they make something that they just absolutely love, and make them feel all good and happy inside? Because that's the thing that I've been wondering for the past few days, since I decided to go and look back on videos that I ended up making in my past, kind of just seeing my creative journey and seeing if I'm becoming better at making videos or if I'm becoming worse. Now, I'm pretty sure when most people hear a question like that, what does it take to make an extremely successful YouTube video, I think the one thing that most people are going to default to is how much views or how much engagement the video gets. Not really engagement. I feel like that's something that only a content creator is going to be worrying about. Most people are just going to say, did the video get a lot of views? Well, that means it's super successful. Which, views is one of those things that's just extremely weird to talk about. The only thing that I can make like equivalent to is like the way how people talk about looks in a relationship. It's something that people just get extremely goofy when it's brought up, because most people only hard code to like two answers, which I think are just both extremely wrong. One is that views are the only thing that matters, and it doesn't matter how creative the video is or how good the video is. If the video got a lot of views, that means you made an extremely successful video. I think if you're just posting YouTube videos for the sole purpose to get views, I think that is something extremely bad, and I feel like that's something that most people in the audience could tell, because there are just tons of YouTubers out there who just make absolutely soulless, terrible content, and you know the whole existence of it is just to get views. And yes, some people are going to think it's good, but I also feel like there's going to be a lot of people out there like me who can automatically see what the creator is doing and just think that content is trash. So I think making videos solely for views is extremely bad. And then you have like the other extreme where tons of people will say something like, views does not matter at all. And then you always have a bunch of YouTubers who will say stuff like, man, I don't care about views at all. Even though all the YouTubers who say that do two things. One, they're already extremely successful, so they don't need to work to get views. Or two, they're a YouTuber where they say that, but the split second they start falling off and people aren't watching their videos anymore, they vanish. What happened? I thought you said views didn't matter. I think both of those extremes are extremely goofy. I think it's a good middle ground. Views does matter. If you're posting something on the internet, you want people to watch it. Like when I make a video of just me yapping, which is mainly what I do on this channel, I want people to hear me yap and to hear my opinion. Now, I don't think views are everything, but it is something that does matter, and it is something that I look at if I want to see if a video is extremely successful. Views is one thing that I do look. Like if the video gets around 500 views, I think I did a really good job, and that's one term for it to be a good video. And if it gets 1,000 views or over, I mean, that's extremely big, especially for a small channel around my side. You know, I'm extremely happy about that. But then the second thing that I look at is, am I proud of the video that I made? And for me, that is easily the most important thing, mainly because I have this problem where I am something that I like to call an extremely selfish creator, where my opinion on a piece of art or everything that I make is like the most important opinion, and at some extreme points, the only opinion that matters. Now, I know when a lot of people hear that, for some weird reason, people think that that's a good thing, which is something that I'll absolutely never understand. I don't know why. In like society, we are like praising stuff that is extremely bad. I think a good example is like when people do extremely dirty stuff to make money, like take a terrible sponsorship or do something that's actually grimy, tons of people are like, it's fine because they're trying to get their bag. I absolutely hate that, but that's a completely different topic for another time. Let me not get off topic. But no, I think being an extremely selfish creator is bad. See, that's only good if you're like not releasing your work to public, but if you're releasing something to public for everyone to see, you know, it's good to be open to other people's opinion, because if you're not, you have two extremes that could happen, and both of them are really bad, and that is, one, you're making something that is absolutely garbage, but because you think it's good, you release it, and then when everyone tells you that this is garbage, you're like, oh, they're wrong. They just don't understand my vision. Which, yes, there are some cases where that is true, but there's also other cases where you just made trash, and you're too blind to realize that because you're smelling your own farts. And they have the other outcome, the one that I have to deal with a lot, is where you make something, it's extremely good, everyone loves it, but because you don't like it, you deem the whole thing as garbage and a waste of time. I think an easy good example of that for me is this video right here that I ended up making talking about the Belle Delphine situation. This is a video where I ended up talking about that one time where Belle Delphine ended up making an extremely spicy doll of herself where you could go and buy it and do spicy things with. I'm not trying to get blasted on the internet, but I hope you people know what I'm talking about. It's still absolutely crazy that she ended up doing something like that, and I bet she made a lot of money too, but either way, we're not here to talk about that. This is a video that did really good, you know, it got around 2,000 views, a lot of people like it, tons of people in the comment section like it, and I also gained a lot of subscribers from that video. It is an extremely successful video, but I absolutely don't like this video. You know, I just don't like the way I talk, I don't think my jokes are really that funny. I just feel like I wasn't really in it when I was making that video. So even though this video is super successful, and it is a good video to everyone who watches it, I dislike it, so now I hate this video. And here's like the very dumb thing about this. I know that's kind of me being goofy because I have videos that are worse than this on my channel. I have some actually dog water doo-doo garbage videos. I just dislike this video, so I think the video is bad. And I think that's just an extremely goofy mindset to have because everyone else is telling me that, oh, your video's actually good, but I think the video's bad, so now I'm like, oh, this whole thing is a failure. And it's just a thing that's extremely dumb. That's just a problem that I have, and me thinking about this made me want to go and answer that question, what makes an extremely good YouTube video? And to me, in my opinion, the right opinion, what makes a good video? I like to determine, did the video get a lot of views? And am I creatively satisfied with that video? Did I do everything that I accomplished making that video? Did I make a piece of art that I am truly proud of releasing to the internet? And that is one thing that I look at a lot when I go and make a video. But either way, this is just one of those videos where I just sit down and yap about something that I've been thinking about for the past couple of days. That's the conclusion that I came down to. So yeah, before I go, I want to go and ask you, the audience, one question. What do you think you need to do to make a very successful YouTube video? And what makes a YouTube video successful in your eyes? Tell me in the comment section below. I read every single comment in my comment section. Although I may not heart, because I'm very bad at doing that, I do read them all. Anyway, that's it. My name is Lua. This is just something that I want to talk about. You have a good day or night.